In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a front caliper on a Subaru Forester. It's located behind the front wheel. Once you raised and supported your vehicle safely, you need to remove your 5 lug nuts. These are a 19mm nut. And remove your wheel. After you remove your wheel, your caliper has your brake hose that comes in from the back and bolts to your caliper. That's a 12mm bolt. You need to remove that. After you remove your brake hose from the back side of your caliper, as a tech tip, you can take a valve stem, stick it in the hole here, press, and now it's not leaking. Just put it off to the side. On the back side of your caliper, you have 2 14mm bolts. You need to remove those. Take your caliper and slide it out and put it off to the side. Now you need to remove your brake caliper bracket. That's held in by 2 17mm bolts. Once you remove those 2 bolts, slide your caliper bracket off. Now we have our old brake caliper bracket with our brake pads on it. We need to slide those off like that. Put that bracket off to the side. Take our new bracket, remove our banjo bolt and our 2 washers. Put those off to the side. Remove our 2 14mm bolts. Take our caliper, put that off to the side. Install some high heat paste onto your caliper brackets. Install your new caliper bracket tins. Now, do the same thing on the other side. We need to lube up both of our pins. Slide your pin out, put it off to the side. Remove your boot, check to see if there's any debris in there, check your hole where your slide pin goes in, add a little bit of high heat grease, reinstall your boot, add some high heat grease onto your pin, reinstall it into the caliper bracket, make sure it slides. And do the same for the other side. Install your brake pads. Now you want to slide your caliper bracket over your rotor and install your 2 bolts. And you can tighten those 2 bolts down. And those 2 bolts get torqued down at 59 foot-pounds. Now you want to install your brake caliper onto your brake caliper bracket. And install your 2 14mm bolts. After you tighten those 2 bolts down, they're torqued at 27 foot-pounds. Remove your valve stem and install your bolt with your 2 washers. And then install it into the back of the caliper. Then tighten your bolt. And that bolt gets torqued down to 13 foot-pounds. Now we can remove our cap from our bleeder, open up our bleeder, and wait for a steady stream of brake fluid. We're going to put a hose on ours so it doesn't leak all over the place, and it will go into this bottle. Now that you have a steady stream, tighten your bleeder. And then clean your area. After we gravity bleed our calipers, we need to top off our fluid and install our cap. You want to remove your cap. You want to remove your screen just by pulling it out with a screwdriver. Put that off to the side. Now you're going to fill your master cylinder to the max line. Once you've filled your master cylinder to the max line, install your screen and your cap. Install your wheel, slide it over your lug nut studs, and install your lug nuts. You want to tighten those down in a star pattern. And those get torqued down to 65 foot-pounds. Now it's time to torque. You want to torque those in a star pattern. In your engine area, right next to your strut, is your master cylinder. You want to remove your cap. You want to remove your screen just by pulling it out with a screwdriver. Put that off to the side. Now you're going to fill your master cylinder to the max line. Once you've filled your master cylinder to the max line, install your screen and your cap. Our bleed procedure is starting at the right front wheel, then going to the left rear wheel, then going to the left front wheel, then finally the right rear wheel. We're starting at the right front. To do your brake bleed procedure, you're going to have somebody sit in the vehicle, push the brake all the way down to the floor, let it come up, and keep pumping like that until you tell them. We're going to open up our bleeder with an 8mm wrench. Pump it. Once he holds the brake down, open up the bleeder. During this brake bleed procedure, you want to have straight, clear fluid with no bubbles. Once all the fluid comes out, close your bleeder. Pump it. Once he's holding the brake, open the bleeder. Then close the bleeder. Pump it. Once he's holding the brake, open the bleeder again. Now you want to clean your area with brake cleaner. Wipe it and install your cap. Once we're done with number 1, we're going to go to number 2, which is the left rear wheel. Remove your cap. Install your hose. Pump it up. Once he's holding, open the bleeder. Pump it up. Once he's holding, open the bleeder again. Then close your bleeder. Remove your hose, spray your area, and install your cap. After bleeding your second wheel, you want to top off your fluid. You can just take the cap off. You don't need to remove your screen. And then reinstall your cap. Now bleed the third caliper the same as we did the first caliper. And now the fourth caliper the same as we did the second caliper. Now that we're done bleeding our 4 calipers, we need to top off our fluid for the last time. Then reinstall your cap. After you're done bleeding your brakes, you want to install your 4 wheels, torque them down take it for a good road test and make sure you have a firm pedal.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.